Major John Madden on the ground in Veracruz, Boca Del Rio section. I've got a little situation brewing here. I, overnight this morning, processed such deep stuff about myself that I was sitting there in the van. My camper van is right behind that 94 Volkswagen bus. It's just battered by the power of what I had been processing about me and my life. So much so that these guys down here, mostly guys, are football players. They play soccer out here 3 mornings a week, and they're buddies of mine now. They were sitting closer to my car than they usually do. Oh, I'm not right behind you. I recognize that sports car. It's one of those guys. I think kind of muscular, beautiful blonde woman is driving that car. I'm pretty sure it's her. And a week ago, I saw they do kayaking. It's an outfit called Conoce Veracruz that does kayak training and snorkeling and stuff that I want to learn here in Veracruz. It's one of about 3 outfits that do it down there, but they're the ones that use the Volkswagen bus. And I talked to one, the way I met her, they had to open that gate to get out. And when her buddy opened the gate, she rode the gate. And so she was so incredibly athletic. And I complimented her on how athletic she was. And that was about all the exchange we had, but she must remember it too, because when I was sitting when I saw her park the van there, I said, even though I'm so emotionally beat up this morning and still recovering from all that processing, I got to get out of the van because I want to see her when she comes out of the van. And I originally ignored these guys, even though they like me, and came and sat across from her here on the seawall. And she was, I'm pretty sure it's her. I could be wrong. So I was sitting right next to, this is the cap from my cappuccino this morning. So I was sitting here, and she looked up and waved at me. Maybe she's getting ready to get out now. I want to have an encounter with her and say, I know your outfit now. I want to go kayaking. I want to go snorkeling. Maybe there's a couple other things I want to do with you. Es posible. Who knows? We'll see. And then when I said, okay, you can't just sit there like a putz, and you just barely remember how to walk this morning after the wild night you had. So you have learned how to walk in these flip-flops. You've done long walks, incredibly long walks in these flip-flops. So get up and walk it off. And as I walked away from her, I remember my best buddy Monty, 30-year best buddy. One of his policies was, if he's attracted to a woman, he walks in the opposite direction. Just to get clear. Just to get back to himself. So I realized, I'm doing Monty's thing. Monty is still with me, which is pretty great. He's been dead for, I think 8 or 10 years now. So I'm here. I'm getting here. I do want to encounter her. I think she could be somebody special to me. I don't know. I've projected all that based on a 1-minute interaction. But yeah, we'll see. I'll just hang out here for a little bit. Okay.